MLB All-Star Game aired right here on Fox 5 last night. Here to recap the Midsummer Classic. Matt Scraby from 97.3 The Fan. Good morning, and so good to have you here.
Thanks so much for having me.
Okay, let's first talk about Manny Machado being called out because of a challenge call.
Yes, it was the first time that it's actually happened in like a real Major League Baseball game. They've done it in spring training games, but they haven't done it in something like this. And Manny said after the game, I knew it was a strike. I should have swung at the pitch. But what happened, it was really cool. Like the catcher just taps the helmet. They go to the replay. They show it on the screen, and it shows us if it's a strike or not. And so Manny struck out. First player to ever strike out due to an automated balls and strikes call. Which I think is, I like the system, I do.
You like the system?
It proved last night that it can work.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm getting that. Now, the Padres had 5 players picked to play. So out of all of them in their performance, in your opinion, who did really well?
I would have to say, because Fernando went 0 for 2, but he stole a base and got a walk. Manny struck out twice, so that's not really that great. Adrian Morejon, Robert Suarez gave up 2 runs. So I'm going to say Jason Adam. He came in for 1 out, and it was his first All-Star game. He came in early in the game right after Clayton Kershaw, so he struck out his batter, and I think that was the best performance.
Okay, let's talk about the uniforms.
Yes.
There's a change to the uniforms.
Yes.
Are you liking it? Or?
Well, they went back to the original.
Okay.
Because originally it was always they wear their own uniform. And the last couple of years, for whatever reason, baseball has gone into pre-designed uniforms, and they're not great. No one likes them.
Nobody likes them?
I would say that they're ugly. And last year's were really bad. And so this year...
What do they look like?
They were black and like sky blue, and then the American League was orange and I don't even know, brown.
Okay.
But players I think complained a little bit and said we want to wear our uniforms, and so last night they did, and everybody said this is the way to go. Aaron Boone, the manager of the Yankees, during the game said, I hope they never go back to those other uniforms.
But isn't that like the point, is to like representing like where you're from?
Yeah. I honestly, I think that Major League Baseball is just trying to sell jerseys and new jerseys.
Well,
but
that's a conversation to its own.
Yes.
All right, the home run swing off.
Yeah.
Okay, this I hear is pretty spectacular too.
Well, it's the first time it's ever happened, and they're basically just trying to save their pitchers' arms, because you don't want to go into extra innings in an All-Star game with 60 games left in the season.
Okay.
But Kyle Schwarber hit 3 home runs, and he put the National League ahead, and they ended up winning. So I actually really like this ending to the All-Star game.
I was thinking when he went to bed last night, he probably had the biggest smile.
Yeah.
Like a mic drop kind of moment.
It kind of was, because there was someone up to come up after him, but he put the National League ahead, and then the American League had to catch up, and they couldn't. So Pete Alonso was the last batter, and he didn't even get to go. But I thought this was a perfect way to decide an All-Star game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should it be added to like regular season?
No.
No. Why?
Because
I'm learning clearly, as you can tell. Like...
No, it should not be added to the regular season, because this is more of a gimmick just to end the game.
Okay.
And I think it's fun, but you can't be determining wins and losses in the regular season by a swing off. I think they still have to do the extra innings. They still have to go through a lot of the stuff they need to go through the winning.
Yeah, but it created like an excitement for a moment of a game that sometimes you're just sitting there is like. Oh.
Can you imagine though if it's the World Series Game 7 and they're like, let's go to a swing off, and then it comes down to whoever hits the best ball.
Yeah, that's true. All right, there was a Hank Aaron celebration with a hologram. I didn't get a chance to see this, so tell me what this was about.
Well, they wanted to honor Hank Aaron because he passed away recently, but Hank Aaron broke the home run record, and they did this really cool thing.
This is a hologram.
Yeah, I don't know how they did it. They put the highlight on the field, and then at the end, they shot off a firework, and it landed in like the same spot that the home run landed. Even
I got
though it's not the same stadium.
goosebumps.
Yeah, it was very cool, and the Hank Aaron's family was there, and he's a huge part of the Braves' history, so it was very nice to see that. And they stopped the game for that, which I thought was pretty cool.
This is stunning.
Yeah, I had no idea how they did this. Because it's an open-air stadium. It's not like there's a dome where they can hang cameras or anything.
My guess, and I could be completely off with this, like a drone had something to do with this, right?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, like, it was really cool. I was really surprised.
Look at this.
Yeah.
How special.
That is pretty
All right, Padres have a couple more days off until the end of their All-Star break. So what should we expect from them ahead of the trade deadline?
Well, the foot is on the gas pedal now. Now it's the stretch run of the season. They got to play great baseball. They're going to make trades. I just don't know. AJ Preller can make a trade for anyone at any moment. And I think that they're going to make sure that this team's ready for the playoffs. I just don't know in what capacity that looks like, but they're going to make an effort to build this team for the stretch run, try to make the World Series.
Let's hope for it. Matt, always good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.